I'm Chad Jones with the National Tile Contractors Association. In today's episode of TileTV, I'm going to be talking about mixing paddles. Specifically, mixing paddles that we use for mixing are dry set cement mortars, otherwise known as thin sets. I have 5 mixing paddles here, and we're going to go in depth a little bit on each one of them. Come on over. So here I have a mixing paddle that I got from the paint section. It's got plastic on it. That's a no-go. Here I got one. It's all metal construction, but it's still very small for mixing thin set. That's also a no-go. In here I have one from what used to be called a self-leveling underlayment kit. It's got this unique football shape to it. It's the right size, all metal, and it's made specifically for the edges of the barrel that you use to mix with. But it won't be good for getting into the corners when we're mixing thin set. So, unfortunately, that one's out also. I found this one in the drywall section of the local building supply store. It's the right size, all metal. It'll get into the corners, but come on over a little bit closer in here, and you'll see that it's got these aggressive paddles right here, and the way they spin, it will pull material down. And that would cause air to get entrapped into our thin set. Also, with these aggressive paddles, it could add friction into our mortar, which could add heat into it, decreasing our pot life. That's the amount of time we have when it's mixed to use out of the bucket. So unfortunately, this one is also out. Here I found one in the tile section of the local building supply store. Well, let's take a look at it. It's got all metal construction, right size, you can get into the corners, and it has these paddles or these blades that are not very aggressive. They don't pull up or down material, so they won't entrain air into our thin set. Also, these paddles or these blades are not very aggressive, so they won't add extra friction into our material, causing heat. This is the kind of paddle we need when we're mixing our thin set. Eureka, I have found it. The mortar manufacturers a lot of times will tell us to mix for a certain amount of time, and for using paddles that are too aggressive, we're gonna add way more heat than we need to into our mortars. So this is the kind of paddle we wanna use. I'm once again Chad Jones with the National Tile Contractors Association, reminding you that tile professionals use the proper tools. If you want any more tips and tricks, come see our other videos on YouTube, National Tile Contractors Association, TileTV.